Live from Peak Viewing Production Studios, it's the unicorn.
Little unicorn.
Couldn't see it, but I'm being told this is called the Little Unicorn.
There's an actor named Big Mick?
Oh yeah, it's the pseudonym for Liam Neeson when he's slumming in a bad movie.
And yet he didn't use it for that wolf punching movie.
Polly!
Young Nick Carter, you rascal.
All right, the fun's over.
Well, I'm sure it is, but should you really admit that 2 minutes into your movie?
Well, I hope this is a road movie and the unicorn is a corrupt southern sheriff.
Now, just because I got a single horn on my head don't mean I'm stupid. Now do it.
I'll try and pick her up again tomorrow, but I have 2 o'clock, so I may not make it. I'll give you a call.
Yes, well, I have a meeting with, my horse. It's a really important horse meeting.
Grandpa's gotta get an indoor toilet.
Please! You must stand up.
I dropped a comb earlier and you're lying on it, you fat hog.
Oh no.
To save her fall, I'll have to operate.
No!
He has to.
Besides, I got horse operation money burning a hole in my
She
pocket.
can't take this.
Do horses go to heaven?
I'm sure they do. I stand on a hill overlooking it all. A pure white unicorn
I'm a giant racist.
whose job...
Will the unicorn look after her?
Yes.
Sort of.
Brandon!
Oh my goodness.
It's God's wrath. Payback for all that blasphemy about horse heaven.
Bell took the David Carradine way out.
Oh, man.
Well, all this time we've been watching a cheap cartoon, huh?
Too late. Too late. You let Belle die.
That's her response, not holy a unicorn!
The weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Now, you keep downing them whiskies, it ain't the last thing you're gonna see either.
I abandoned my family to do this with my life.
And I'm telling you, young Polly Evans, his mare, just gave birth to a unicorn.
Local idiot, piss drunk.
Damn this thing.
He downed 4 whiskeys in 60 seconds and now he's driving home.
I could let everyone else know.
I suppose it'll be all right.
Sure, worked out great for E.T.
There's dozens of horse skeletons in here.
Unbelievable. You think I'm any better off than the rest of you?
I left Queens to run a circus in rural England for some reason.
Myself before the welfare. Think about the money we could earn. Could make a fortune.
Well, I don't know. We got burned pretty bad by that Bat Boy article.
You gotta read this, Henry. It's about a unicorn.
Is it little?
Nah, normal size.
Not interested.
Good. Blend in on a farm by dressing like Billy Zane in Titanic.
We've got to find out if this unicorn is real. If it is, it'll be worth a fortune at stud.
And that's just from bronies who want to watch.
How are you gonna get it to stand still long enough for you to steal its horn?
Steal is an odd way to put the involuntary surgery.
They spilled George Hamilton's onset bronzer.
Stay back. Keep off my land.
If you find acres and acres of pot plants, remember, they just grow wild here.
What's his name? He hasn't gotten one. I mean, I haven't given him one yet.
Oh, Dusty. Horny?
The Reverend Dr. Equine Swordface.
Good one. Thank you. Maybe someday we'll afford full-size doors.
Right, I've had enough.
He doesn't look a thing like Spike.
Yeah, much too large to pass for the little
He'll
unicorn.
never fool anyone.
Unicorn magic to the rescue.
Hooray!
May cause sterility. Look at this headline. There's no future in the circus business. Yeah, right.
Or at least we can't be accused of stealing something that didn't exist in the first place. It's brilliant.
Now off to give a TED Talk about treating little people with dignity.
Ugh, I used to fight dragons.
Go on, give them hell.
That's right. Go hardcore at that boarding school. Bring your poison etiquette A game and make this look like trash. Really, just tear up.
Welcome to Hogwarts, kid. So forget all about your magical stories and whimsical flights of fancy. That crap don't fly here. Yeah, me too, buddy.
Can it, nerd?
Henry, what are you do that for?
Come on.
What's going on?
Something's happening.
Well, it clearly isn't accent training.
Hey, it stopped blowing once it got inside.
I knew whether there was a reason for that or if it's just movie incompetence.
Oh, I think you know which one it is.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to be going?
Direct to video, I assume.
You all right? Well, I think so.
I'll be better once I steal some hamburgers from Ronald and the gang.
Hurry, Henry. You're losing him.
He's losing the truck that isn't moving?
Eddie, come on.
Whoever took that horse is long gone.
They're in a puddle like 50 yards away, Sherlock.
You want me to put an APB out for a unicorn?
Wow, I bet that line was the crown jewel in the trailer for this.
Tell Lucy I'll pop by tomorrow.
You wouldn't be trying to impress my daughter, would you, Sid?
Because I'll kill you, Sid. I will straight up murder you.
I think we should leave it to the police.
We can't.
It's not a nice thing to call the police.
Sid,
Toby, come back.
Toby!
Great. Now I have to trick a new kid into running my farm.
He's a bit wild, boss.
And not quite as little as we were led to believe.
Polly, wake up. We've got to kill your grandpa. He disrespected me. Behind one of those posters is The Way Out of Shawshank.
Stolen? How? When? Last week. Last week? Why didn't you tell me?
It's been a week? How far was his bike ride?
Hey, not long.
Toby's missing too.
Toby? Well, that's it then. It's this unicorn nonsense. They're in it together.
I read it on InfoWars.
Where are you going?
To get my granddaughter back.
Nice. Grandpa's switching into Taken mode.
Yeah.
I'll be very disappointed if this doesn't end with rampaging violent elephants.
Mike, you say that about everything.
Wait, do I?
Yeah, you said it about my wedding.
Oh, yeah. Well, you gotta admit, it would have been a better finish.
You're doing good.
Yeah, I can see. Welcome to the ADHD Circus. We do every act at once and you're out in 10 minutes.
Billy Joe Armstrong thinks this guy wears too much eye makeup. Uh-oh, it's shorting out. Bad ground. You know, in cinema, this is called an over-establishing shot.
How are we going to find Spike? Don't worry, we'll find him. Come on.
These two are like Harry Potter and Hermione, except not magical and considerably dumber. Okay, off to perform another prostate exam.
Oh, simmer down, Aslan.
You would not have called to me unless I had been calling to you.
Yeah, sure. But quieter, okay?
Okay.
Besides, we need a diversion. Okay, I'll do the elephants.
In Badu, I mean steal the tusks for ivory. Ka-ching!
But my unicorn.
Yeah, we'll get around to the...
What's happening?
Oh, hi, rerun.
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
Okay, so unicorns. Part horse, part narwhal, part electric eel?
Stop those kids! Somebody stop those kids!
Can't you people tell when unicorn whipping goes off script?
This jaded crowd has seen its share of circus riots.
You'll get no reaction from us till we get roller skating monkey!
Roller skating monkey! So, that was off the chain, as it were?
Sure, whatever, old man.
Last week's crowds made a similar exit when Dave Matthews began his second song.
Just a reminder, folks, next week we're hosting the Backyardigans Live. You don't want to miss that.
Let's catch a Yeti.
Follow that bird!
Harry belongs with the Hendersons!
Holly, magic-y crap is wearing off. Can you hook me up with your Kinect?
I'm gonna cut him off.
Try to catch what's-her-name when she's catapulted forward.
Go, TriStar logo. Ride like the wind.
Ah.
Okay, Spike, drop a mustard gas canister.
You got it, boss.
Look!
It's flying like a Pegasus without costly CGI wings. It's hard to believe that many people would show up to something called Brian's Circus.
Brian.
You're all right. Thank goodness.
Not that you care.
You have your Technicolor Dreamcoat audition.
Whatever you want, as long as you're happy. And I guess it's time to stop making Sid wait too. If you'll still have me.
Well, there's 8 people in town, so I guess.
Dullsville.
Congratulations.
Now we get to live happily ever after.
But I prefer my endings ambiguous and unresolved.
What's wrong?
Oh, should have taken that job on Time Bandits.
Whoa! Get away from me!
That's right, buddy. You're gonna mount a unicorn, but not in the traditional way.
See this? This is me going easy on you. Burn in hell, Spike.
Uh-oh. Too much dust. I can't hold it up.
Oh my.
Oh, pieces of me everywhere.
The fields were contaminated for decades.
He's free, Granddad. He's going to bring the magic back.
He's gonna start another war with the Germans?
That's not what I meant, Grandpa.